Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, and I'm going to be analyzing the pound US dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top down analysis. So, in the pound dollar monthly, I still think this is either going to go up and make a running flat wave C or possibly go all the way up and make an expanding wave C. I do think this whole thing is a big 1, 2, 3 pattern, which is either an expanding wave C or a running wave C. So let's head down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I think this 5 ways up is a wave 1. I think this right here is a big WXY, most likely a 2. I still think this is likely to go up and continue to make higher highs, higher lows in a wave 3. So taking it down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, and this 5 ways up right here, I think is most likely a 1. I think we're most likely in a wave 2 right now, and I'm really not convinced that the wave 2 is over yet. I mean, I guess if it starts breaking structure, that may prove that this is over, but I still think at some point it probably is going to go down. Maybe this right here is actually an A, B, C, and it's going to go up, but this is actually a B, and then it's going to go down later on for a C, and then end up continuing the uptrend for a wave 3. We have to keep in mind that the trend is definitely up on the weekly and monthly, and it doesn't necessarily have to make a wave C. It definitely could just keep on trending up at any point. So going down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, the dollar pairs have been very overlapping really for a couple weeks now, and tomorrow is a holiday in the US, so it's probably going to continue to be pretty slow. We do have a little bit of dollar news today, so I mean if this does, do something like this and then break structure to the downside, then I would definitely stop looking for longs and start looking for shorts again because it would probably go down and make that wave C like I was explaining on the daily. On the other hand, if it does break above structure really well, then at that point I would definitely look for longs. I'd put a Fibonacci retracement on this whole move down, and I would look for the end of a wave B because that most likely would be the wave B of wave 2. So heading down to the 1 hour time frame, I was originally yesterday thinking this was going to be an expanding flat and that it was going to end up breaking structure to the downside and proving that it was an expanding flat. It never broke structure to the downside, so you should have never gone short. The trend is definitely still up. We got our Fibonacci retracement on the last little push up right here. I would definitely still be looking for longs. I'd be looking for 3 waves down to a Fibonacci bounce. We already got a little bit of a 3-way pattern down, so if it does make an impulsive engulfing move to the upside, I would definitely continue to look for longs in an uptrend. If it goes up and breaks this structure, then that would definitely make me continue to look for longs. If not, if for whatever reason it does end up going down and breaking, below the 78% or breaking below the structure, then that would definitely turn me back into a seller. But we do have to remember that all the higher time frames are in an uptrend, and when all the higher time frames are in the uptrend, you definitely should continue to lean towards longs as your primary goal for looking for ends or corrections. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel, which is linked down here in the corner, and don't forget to check out my website if you'd like to get access to my swing trade setups and my daily live Zoom meetings. As always, thank you and happy trading.